Cool temperatures, very cool temperatures.
We do.
Some snow on the way.
Yep.
But thankfully, you're showing us something pretty behind you.
Yeah,
so
you can get
giving us a break.
Yeah, there are some small upsides to it being super cold here. Sometimes you get a cool sight like tonight. Susie sent us this picture out from Carroll, outside of town, looking back towards the city lights, where you can see plenty of light pillars there earlier this evening. When you get the temperature just right and there's enough moisture in the atmosphere, you can have these ice crystals, very small, floating in the sky. They're basically just a bunch of floating small little mirrors, and they reflect off of lights down the ground and create these beautiful vertical columns of light sometimes. So light pillars, really awesome. Now the snow earlier today out in Carroll and other places in western Iowa, like up in Boone, wasn't as awesome for some folks. I heard some travel along Highway 30 up this direction had some troubles earlier today. Look at how that snow blowing around there on the south side of town, and then got better by the afternoon hours. But some parts of the state, north central western Iowa, did have quite a bit that added up. We've got more for western and southern Iowa here coming up as soon as Monday. Right now, I would say this is a fairly low impact, but maybe we could have more of a moderate impact from that snow if it ends up being a little bit heavier than how it looks right now, at least. Definitely going to be a fairly impactful stretch of cold air that comes, though, starting tomorrow and especially through the middle of the week, where we're going to have basically sub-zero wind chills starting tonight and all the way through most of next week. And that's basically for everybody, not just one part of Iowa. Let's start up tonight here. Wind chills drop below zero as we head through the rest of the overnight hours. Most of our clouds stick around too, and there's that cold breeze that's going to be driving those wind chills along with just the cold air. Winds will be out of the north to northwest around 15 to 20 miles per hour tonight and through the day tomorrow. Our clouds, we'll try to thin them out a little bit, I think, by the afternoon hours, but we won't completely clear our skies out just yet. Might do that then, well, tomorrow night, which will allow us to chill down even more. And then that snow chance, here it comes as we head towards just before daybreak on Monday. Out of western Iowa, out of Nebraska into western Iowa, some bands of snow before the sun comes up, and then those sort of angle to the south and east across western, southwest Iowa, and then through southern Iowa as we head through. That's 10 o'clock, midday, and now into the afternoon hours. Then the snow winds down probably maybe as soon as afternoon, but at least by later on Monday night. So this is just kind of a Monday day time sort of thing. As far as how much adds up, right now, where you see that lighter blue color, looks pretty likely we could get inch or 2 or 3 from Council Bluffs eastward towards Atlantic, down towards Corning, Mount Ayr, Lamoni. Probably you would be the most likely places to see a couple of inches. Maybe we could pile up as much as 4 inches, but amounts will be definitely lighter than that, though. As you head north and east of there up towards the Des Moines Metro in northern Iowa, you probably won't be part of this system at all on Monday. We'll keep an eye on that forecast here over the next day or so. After that, then, is when the most potent cold gets here. Monday night and into early Tuesday morning, a sort of reinforcing shot of cold air, and the winds will still be noticeable too. We could be looking at wind chills daybreak Tuesday as cold as -40 up towards the Minnesota border, widespread -30s here for most of Iowa. When you get to that -30 to -40 territory, you're talking about frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 10 or 15 minutes. So obviously that's going to be a morning to, not take any sort of risk like that. And then look past that. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, highs only in the single digits or only about 0. Wind chills during the day. These are the warmest wind chills, teens below 0. Probably not until Friday that we start to finally crawl out of the basement as far as our wind chills go. Tonight, 6 for a temperature, feels like -10. And then we've got a lot of single digit days. Tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday teens, and then we're probably not going to be until about a week from now that we get back to at least kind of closer to normal temperatures here. So several days of cold as we head through deeper into February.